You gotta learn to pick yourself up on your own. You gotta control yourself in that moment. That's my happiness, is my reflection on suffering of my journey, knowing I never quit, nor was I guided by anybody on this earth. I was guided by something much more powerful, and I listened, and I chose the path of most resistance. Talent not required.
Don't stop, let me see you get it, let me see it. Don't stop, let me see you get it, let me see it. Don't stop, don't stop, let me see it, let me see you go.
Go back to old school, which is there's no fucking secret. It's just hard fucking work. Yeah. And I hate to say it, man. Everybody goes, what is your secret, man? What's your secret about business? What's your secret about this? What's your secret about that? You don't want the fucking answer. The answer is, you see these fucking hands? The hard fucking work, man.
Don't stop, let me see you get it, let me see it. Don't stop, let me see you get it, let me see it. Don't stop. Let me see it. Let me see you go.
You're gonna have to wake up and you're gonna have to sit there and say, fuck, today's gonna suck. And then when that day's over, you're gonna wake up again and say, fuck, the next day's gonna suck. And that's gonna be your life. Unless you're this guy who sits back and says, oh, I have this great idea. And it happens to work.
Yeah.
And you can be some lazy fat ass that sits back and makes millions of dollars off of some idea, but the majority of it is to wake up every day, punch that mental time clock and say, this is gonna suck.
Looking in the mirror, cause it's only you that you have to lose. Had a backward on a one-way, trying to stop from running, but you can't wait. Bury all the evidence, you'll only learn when you crash and burn.
So let's think about it, man. Whatever you're putting out, you're gonna get the exact return. That's why there's a lot of average, and it makes me so fucking mad.
It's too cold, standing in the middle of the downpour, looking in the mirror, cause it's only you that you have to lose. Had a backward on a one-way, trying to stop from running, but you can't wait. Bury all the evidence, you'll only learn when you crash and burn.
look at this gigantic list and say, I gotta change all this shit. My God, this is crazy. No, you take off the first one. I want to be smarter. For me, that was my thing. I have to become more intelligent. I have such a severe learning disability, man. I can't retain shit. I had to now get that one thing and then strategize in that one problem. How can I do this? I'm not going to learn like you. I'm not going to learn like anybody else. How am I going to figure this out? So I then figured out, okay, what are my strengths here? What are my weaknesses in learning? All right, man, how am I going to do this? And I figured out a way to do it. Because I want you to go home and think about yourself. Think about yourself, man, because you're leaving so much on the table. You can't judge yourself off of the so-called competition that we have made up in our mind. The things that, how people look, how people act, how smart someone is. This is a race that you run completely alone. And you're all by yourself. I had tons of sticky notes all over my mirror. It wasn't like, be better than John. I was real proud of how I handled that. When my whole life got stripped from me, and I was at like 20 years in the military, and like my life was getting stripped, man. And I couldn't run, I couldn't work, I couldn't do shit anymore. And I didn't lose my shit. All that training I'd gone through, mental training I'd gone through, I was able to utilize it to find a lot of peace in myself, a lot of joy,